This is episode 2325 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you back to the final episode in our 7-part series we've been exploring this week. This has been a week all about releasing negative thoughts. How are you doing? I've heard from many of you letting me know that you really needed this series, and this series was, after all, a request because I heard from many of you that you can't seem to let go of negative thoughts. And many of you mentioned that you think it might be because we're still in a pandemic and you feel like you have to put your life on hold, or the things you get excited about you can no longer do so easily. And so this series was a way for you to begin to question the validity of the negative thoughts that you may be running through your mind day in, day out. You might be falling asleep at night thinking these negative thoughts and being awakened with this anxious feeling, even a sick feeling in your stomach. So how you deal with your negative thoughts is critical to your quality of life. I want to share with you the final quote for this week's series, and this quote is from none other than the ancient Chinese philosopher, politician, who wrote extensively, and that is Confucius. He says, "When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps." So if you're finding that you're still having trouble letting go of negative thoughts, thinking positive thoughts may not be working so well for you because you don't really feel it within you. When you act, you give yourself an experience within your body. And so act on some area of your life that is positive. So pursue positivity in other areas of your life. And this is going to give you an experience that's tangible and you can feel it within you. And it's like a balancing act. There are difficult things that happen in life. Sometimes it seems as though they are insurmountable. When you allow yourself the grace to grieve and to feel angry and to feel defenseless and vulnerable, it's okay. During these times, try to include positive people, positive experiences, and positive self-care in your life. And know that one of the most important things you can do to release negative thoughts and to begin to shine your attention more on positivity is with patience. This might be a time in your life for great patience. Do what you can to stay positive and seek out positive opportunities and people, but mostly do what you can to take care of yourself. Look at your sleep schedule. Look at your level of movement and fitness. Here you are getting ready to meditate. This is a step in a positive direction. Give yourself lots of time. You are worth it. So, as you get ready to settle yourself down to meditate, pause for a moment and let's reflect back on the week you just lived through. Reflect back over your week and consider the times this week when you felt positive and uplifted. Celebrate these moments. Reflect on the times you caught yourself thinking a negative thought and how you may have been able to work with this thought, noticing what triggered it, evaluating whether or not it was a true thought, and thinking about how you could become more positive in regards to this thought. Think of the times this week when you caught yourself thinking something negative that surprised you. Maybe you were listening to something or reading something or scrolling through social media or with a friend, and you were surprised by some of the negative thoughts you experienced. Listen to these thoughts. Listen to your inner wisdom. Reflect back over the week and think of the times when you felt successful, when you felt like you were able to switch out some of the negative thoughts with more positive thoughts, and you felt a difference. You noticed that it instantly uplifted you. And so you've been focusing on these same uplifting thoughts all week long. Think of your greatest lesson this week. What is it? Consider how you will share your positivity with someone else this day. Beautiful. Mentally affirm, I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. Inhale positive thoughts. Exhale doubts and fear. Continue meditating, knowing you are so worth slowing down for.